Hey guys, and welcome. In today's video, I wanted to help you guys get launchers gold a little bit faster. Now, there are 4 launchers in this game. One of them is horrendous and the other one is broken at the moment. One of the challenges for it you can't do, but other than that challenge, I'm going to help you guys in order to get the others gold. And then when it does get patched, you can just go ahead and do that challenge really quickly. But of course, before we get into the video, if you guys could consider dropping a like and maybe subscribing to the channel as well, it'd be much appreciated. Again, we put daily videos out on Battlefield and on COD, 2 a day at the moment, which yeah, is going pretty well. But again, it's much appreciated if you guys could help out with that as well. Okay, so starting off with probably the easiest launcher to do at the moment, which is the M1 Bazooka. This one for me is the best one, but also the easiest one to use and to get gold as well, which to say a launcher is easy to get gold is really refreshing. Anyway, the first thing you've got to do is again the eliminations. Now you need to get 100 eliminations with the M1 Bazooka, and for me, I've done them already. I've done all of the launcher eliminations. I've got all of them out of the way first because I know how much of a pain they can be. And for example, if the perk Fortified is buffed within hardcore, then of course it's going to be even harder to get this done. So my advice to you would be to start off every single launcher in the category, do the challenges for kills, get them out of the way on hardcore, literally go and do it as quickly as you can, and then you can focus on the other ones on the side. At the moment, Fortified doesn't work very well in hardcore, which is really good for people doing launchers, but again, I think this may get buffed a little bit when the first update does hit around season 1. So make sure you guys do go ahead and do this before season 1. I think it's around December the 1st or so where season 1 is going to launch. So yeah, make sure you do these kills or eliminations with these launchers in that time. But yeah, for the eliminations, I would recommend just going onto a hardcore playlist, trying to find us lobby surf for smaller maps, and this is the same for all of the launchers. Lobby surf for smaller maps, and then try and just, again, shoot in areas where, for example, an objective is going to be, or an objective is, or where you know that a lot of enemies are coming from spawn. So, for example, on Das Hurst, in the center on B, loads of people rush there. Again, I would literally aim for there most of the time. Also, if you're playing things like Patrol or Hardpoint, of course, enemies are going to rush towards those points, so you can shoot the rockets on there. And again, you'll most likely, most of the time, get doubles or triple kills. So it really does help. So in summary, play objective game modes on this as well. For all of the launchers, make sure you are playing objective game modes. I would recommend Domination, Hardpoint, and Patrol. They're the 3 I would stick to. TDM and Kill Confirmed are a bit weird because, again, spawns are so random that, again, you may not have a bit of a harder time. So go onto the quick play filter, select just Domination, Patrol, and Hardpoint, and also make sure you're on hardcore and try and find the smaller maps, for example, Das Hurst or Decoy or something like that, and then literally just try your best to get these kills on objectives. Really does help, and I got it done really quickly, to be fair. The next one is Surgical, and Surgical is to destroy 100 enemy kill streaks, equipment, or field upgrades. Now, again, this challenge is versatile. You can destroy anything to get a point towards this challenge, so you can destroy, again, field upgrades, anything else. So you can destroy field upgrades, you can destroy kill streaks on the ground or kill streaks in the air in order to get this point towards this. So I've done 40 out of 100 at the moment, and it's becoming really easy to do this. However, the biggest problem with ground streaks, and this is another challenge I'll come on to in a moment, ground streaks, there's only 3 ground streaks in this game. There's dogs, attack dogs, and there's also the flame knot. They're the only 3 that you can use in this game, and again, they're the only 3 that counts towards the ground streaks. Now, which is a bit of a pain in the arse because not everyone's going to call them in every single game. Dogs are fairly common, but other than that, you've only got 3 to really go for. Again, one of the biggest tips I would give you for this is try your best to find out where the ammo box is. A lot of lower levels on this game, and people, to be fair, which are fairly high levels, which haven't unlocked Scavenger yet, will use the ammo box. Now, the ammo box will be scattered around the map randomly, and this is where Engineer comes into handy. Of course, with Engineer, all of the enemy streaks or enemy field upgrades or things like that highlight in red, and I think they also highlight through walls. So if an enemy puts an ammo box down and you have Engineer on, it will glow red, which means you can shoot the ammo box, of course, and you have visibility as to where it is, because if you don't have it on, it blends in quite well with the walls and the floor and things like that, and you can easily really miss it. So make sure you're rocking Engineer to do this challenge as well. And to be fair, I'll do this with all the launcher challenges. Make sure Engineer is on 100% of the time, and it makes things like spotting field upgrades, even spotting dogs and things like that, much easier. Also, another tip for this as well with the ground streaks, and we'll go into more detail with this as well, is when an enemy calls in enemy dogs, you can shoot, or if you kill all 5 of those dogs, it goes towards 5 points of your challenge. Again, it's really good in that aspect. So if dogs come towards you and you kill 5 of them with this launcher, you get 5 points towards it. So it doesn't matter if an enemy calls in the dogs and you get 1 kill and then that's it. you can literally kill all of them and it'll go towards it. So that's a really, really good point as well. And also the guard dog goes towards it too, and the flame naught as well, which has a bit more health, but generally that does also count towards your challenge. Now, of course, for UAVs as well, UAVs count UAVs. They're also counting as well when you shoot them out of the sky. So again, I've done a tutorial on how to take out aerial kill streaks a lot easier. So if you guys want to go and look at that visually, then again, I'll leave a link in the description and potentially on an annotation on screen if you want to go check that out. Really, really helpful, and it will help you take out these kill streaks way, way easier. On to the next one. Of course, these are ground streaks, as we mentioned in the previous one. Again, make sure you are running engineer. It's the best thing for it. And again, you can take out as many dogs that an enemy team will call in at once, and you'll get every single kill per dog, which will go towards your challenge as well. Make sure you're rocking engineer as well to take out those field upgrades. It doesn't actually have to just be an armor box. It can also be a field mic or anything like that that they put on the ground, even a tactical insertion as well, if anyone actually uses them. But yeah, you can take out anything that an enemy puts down. Make sure you're rocking engineer. It will make your life so much easier. Going on to this 50 aerial kill streaks, so I've done 33 so far because they just come so easily. And again, I've done a tutorial on how to take these out as well. Make sure you go check that out. It makes life a lot easier, as I said. This one again, destroy 3 enemy kill streaks in one game 30 times. Now I've done it 6 times. Again, it is a bit of a pain. It goes up in 3s as well for this challenge too. So again, yeah, you need to. This challenge goes up in 3s as well. So again, once you've done it 3 times, every 3 times you do it, you unlock a new camera challenge, basically. But this one, again, for me, UAVs will be the main one, or being on a small map like Das Hurst, where you know a lot of streaks are going to get called in, and being in sweaty lobbies, believe it or not, helps a lot. Because again, if their team's destroying you and your team, they're going to call in more streaks, which means you've got more to shoot down in effect. So in this one, I know it's really counterintuitive and not really what we're used to doing, but try to look for the sweatiest lobbies possible. Because if the people on the other teams are destroying your team and getting kills constantly, you're going to have a great time shooting down all their UAVs, all their attack dogs on the ground and things along those lines. So every kill streak counts in this. So you can destroy flame naughts, you can kill attack dogs, you can kill guard dogs, and you can also take out UAVs and counter UAVs in the air, and it'll all go towards this as well. It doesn't have to just be aerial or ground, it can be either. So yeah, it really does help with that. And again, that's all the challenges done for the M1 Bazooka. Once you've got those done, those are the best tips I can give you to get it done as well. And then of course you unlock the gold camo for the M1 Bazooka. It is a really easy launcher to get done. The exact same challenges are on the Panzerschreck as well, so I'm not going to bore you and go over and just repeat myself again, but literally the same thing applies to this weapon as well. Again, get the eliminations done as quickly as you can, and then the rest of them are exactly the same. So make sure you go and apply the exact same things to the Panzerschreck as well, and yeah, you'll get them done very quickly. Now, moving on to the Panzerfaust. Now, a lot of people have had problems with this weapon, telling me that it was a bit of a ball ache. Now again, I finished the eliminations with it because I don't want to get it patched. Now with the Panzerfaust, from what I was hearing as well, with when trying to shoot down UAVs, and I went into a private match and tried this, but it was blowing up before you would hit the UAV, or it would take 2 hits to take a UAV down, which again was a bit of a ball ache. Okay, so Future Wizzo here, and I'm now understanding how difficult it is to get aerials with the Panzerfaust, and now I can see people's frustrations. For me, it's unnecessarily awful. I'm going to be completely honest. I've tried so much. I'm going to put some gameplay in the background and be trying, and some of my reactions to be finding out how ridiculously difficult this challenge actually is. For whatever reason, the rockets seem to travel slower on the Panzerfaust, and not even that, it's a 2 hits for UAVs and counter UAVs. Whichever dev decided to make this a 2-hit kill has obviously never done launch challenges in their entire life. Now, it is possible to do. I did get 1 hit on the UAVs, and this was leading my shot quite a lot. Now, of course, because with the M1 Bazooka and the Panzerschreck, the bullets, they travel at a faster rate, and that's why you can most of the time hit them all the time. So every time I try and go with the UAV with the M1 Bazooka, I'll 9 times out of 10 hit it. With the Panzerfaust though, because the bullet travels a lot slower, and if it goes too far, if you're on a big map, by the way, and the UAV is too far away from you, the bullet will explode before it gets to the UAV, and that's a big problem. However, with this weapon, you've got to do this challenge on small maps. It has got to be on. I can't stress this enough. It has to be on small maps. Hassel is not a very small map, but the UAVs land very low down, which means that you have a better chance of getting them. Also, Das Hurst or the House, that's also a really good map for doing it because the UAVs are lower down. Also, Decoy, really good map for doing it because the UAVs are slightly lower. There are maps on this game where the UAVs are lower than others, and typically the larger maps, the UAVs will be higher up and further away. The smaller maps, of course, will be lower down and closer to you. You need to just lobby surf and play and find these maps and then try and shoot the UAVs down. What I'm going to do, because this is a bit of a pain of a challenge, I'm not going to go into detail with it in this video. I'm actually going to make a whole dedicated video just to the Panzerfaust and how we can get the aerial streaks done easier, because for me this literally needs an entire video, because I need to explain and show you guys the best maps and the best way to do this. So for now, in this video though, for the tips I'm going to give you to do this is, again, find out the smaller maps. My favorites of doing this and that I found that I could do this on was Castle, Das Haus, and Decoy. Those are the three main ones that I found where the UAVs spawned slower down or lower down in the map. And when they come in, the UAVs, if you notice the pattern of a UAV, they'll come in really quickly and then they'll slow down and then they'll turn and then they'll start circling the map. When they slow down and turn and circle the map, that's your best chance that you've got of taking those UAVs down. Do not try to take them down when they're coming in or going away, because you will waste bullets and you will miss your chance. You've got to wait until they've slowed down, turned, and then start circling the map. You'll know what I mean from the gameplay in the background, but yeah, you need to play the smaller maps, of course, and of course it's a 2-hit kill, so whatever you did with the first shot, you've got to try and hope for the best to do it on your second one. And of course, in the lobby I was in the background, it doesn't help that there's other people in the lobby trying to do the same challenge as me, so they can just one-hit the UAV, whereas you've got to get the two. So it is a really frustrating challenge. You've got to find a good lobby, and you've got to get into a lobby which is quite sweaty, so that people can just call loads and loads of UAVs in. Unfortunately, guys, it's a really shit challenge, and there's nothing else that we can really do other than just try our best for it. So again, I'm going to make a video dedicated to this, so make sure you stick around on the channel for that as well. Make sure you are subscribed and make sure the notification bell is on, because in the next day or two that video will be coming out, and hopefully it will help you guys get this launcher done ASAP. But yeah, back to the video anyway, guys. Who the fuck designed this rocket launcher? This stupid. And of course, the favorite one, the MK11 grenade. This one is an absolute pain in the arse. You don't actually just need to get 100 kills with this one, you need to get 200 eliminations. So I've done 117 with it so far, and then I just needed to take a rest from it because it was really doing my head in. But yeah, this one is 200 kills. Get it done as quickly as possible, because I can really see this one being one of those guns that if it is patched, it's going to be so annoying. So make sure you do get this done as well. This one is going to be pretty annoying to do. You need to destroy 100 enemy kill streaks, equipment, or field upgrades. Now again, make sure you are running engineer for this, because you're not going to be able to destroy aerials with this. You are only going to be able to destroy ground streaks, equipment, or field upgrades with this. So make sure you're using engineer. It will save you so much time. Again, this one is going to be a pain. You need to stick to small maps using this one, because again, if you're on long maps running around dying, finding the odd bit of equipment or field upgrades here and there, you're going to get it done very slowly. Finding maps like Decoy, Das Haus, a couple of other maps like that, even Dome, they're also really good maps, quite small maps as well to run around on and try and get the equipment. 100% again. All I would recommend as well is objective-based game modes, domination, hardpoint, and patrol. They're the main ones I would go for, but this one you are stuck to only using ground streaks. And when I was doing it as well, I know I've only done one, but again, it just shows how difficult it is to find. And again, I've got over 100 kills with it, and I've only done one. So again, I need to rock the engineer. I need to go into the smaller maps. But again, when I'm going for it, it'll be a lot easier, I'm sure. But yeah, we have to get 100. Destroy 100 enemy kill streaks, equipment, or field upgrades. So yeah, they've not been nice to us there either. Long shots don't work on this at the moment, so I've got 0. Don't even try to go for long shots. I did a video the other day, I'll also put out an annotation now, around the long shots just not working on this weapon. No matter how far you try or you try to shoot, the rocket does not go past a certain distance, and even that distance does not count as a long shot, which it should do. So that's also one of the things which is preventing people from, again, getting this gun gold. So that's one of the things that you need to be careful of as well. Now, double kills and triple kills are a challenge on this. So I've got 5 triple kills, and I've also got, I think, 26 double kills with this. Now, when I first looked at it, I thought, double and triple kills with this thing, this is going to be ridiculous. But actually, in all fairness, it wasn't really. And one of the biggest tips I can give to you guys and recommend to you is to, again, as we've mentioned, play small maps and play objective-based game modes. On small maps like Das Haus, Decoy, Dome, other maps like that, even, to be fair, Castle's a really good one. It's not a very small map, but it did do a lot of good for me when doing it. I would really, really try my best to look for objectives or look for areas which I know enemies are going to come through, and then just shoot my mortars or grenade launchers through to that part of the map. Now again, on castle, I was just shooting from one side of the map to the other, and I was getting double kills every time. Also, there's the objective around the B objective in castle as well. Everyone rushes towards there and uses that building as like a go-to. I would always shoot my launchers through there and most of the time get a double or even a triple kill sometimes. But again, there's a lot of places on these maps, like for example on Decoy where the B flag, a lot of people rush there straight away. So if you can find a spot to shoot and get a double kill there, yeah, that works really well as well. And even sometimes randomly, you can just shoot in little locations on, say, the B flag. And you can get a double kill or a triple kill because everyone's rushing to capture it at the same time. So, again, objective-based modes are the best. And patrol is a really good one too because, again, the patrol is always moving around the map. And people are always pushing for it. So if you can shoot on the patrol or on the domination point or even on the hard point, you are going to get a lot of kills very fast. And sometimes you're even going to get double, triple, or quad kills with it. This thing, again, with the flat jacket equivalent in this game not working as well as it should be in hardcore, it really does help with these kills and things like that. It really does help to get these double kills and stuff because, again, it doesn't work as well as it did in, for example, Cold War. And again, you only need to get 50 triple kills. I know it sounds a lot, but I've got 5. And it was fairly easy to get. I wouldn't say easy, but like, I wasn't like stressing out trying to get triple kills. Like, it was just happening. But again, you do need to put a bit of time into this to get those 50. But again, small maps, objective-based modes, domination, hardpoint, or patrol. Make sure you're using those and playing those as well. And again, make sure you try and pick your spots as to where you're shooting. Again, when you're using this, when you've used this gun for a while, you'll kind of understand and know where you need to shoot on the map in order to get the kills, and you'll know where people are coming from when you've used it a little bit more, and again when you've had a bit of experience playing on these maps as well. But again, honestly, from my perspective, you play small maps, objective based maps, and try and shoot in rather their spawn or on objectives, and honestly this challenge will fly by. 100% double kills for me are flying by, and you just get them. You get a couple every game really with this, especially when you're playing on hardcore as well. That is everything for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Yeah, said launchers are never fun really, but get them out of the way as quickly as possible now, and yeah, once you've done that, it will just help so much. But yeah guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Drop a like if you have, and let me know down below in the comments what you think of this video and if it's helped you in any way at all. I really hope it has. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, make sure you get involved as well, and of course if you want to stay up to date with when the video does go live, make sure you do drop a like and ring that notification bell down below to be notified when a video does go live. But yeah, enjoy guys, have a good rest of your day, enjoy Vanguard and Battlefield. We'll see you in the next one.